What's up there guys, GarethWilliam414 here and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video, 5 facts about Gorz the Emissary of Darkness. Gorz is a level 7 Dark Attribute, Fiend and Effect type monster with 2000 attack and 2500 defense. His effect is, when you take damage from a card in your opponent's possession, you can special summon this card from your hand. You must control no cards to activate and to resolve this effect. If summoned this way, activate the appropriate effect based on the type of damage. If it's battle damage, you special summon one Emissary of Darkness token, which is a level 7 fairy type light attribute. Its attack and defense are equal to the amount of battle damage you had taken. If it was effect damage, you inflict damage to your opponent equal to the amount of damage you've taken. So before we get into the facts, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by smashing that like button. Let's see if we can hit 400 likes on this video. I'll also leave a link in the description below with a playlist of all my other fact videos, so if you haven't checked out my other Yu-Gi-Oh fact videos, then head over there. So with that being said, here are the facts. Gorz is said to have quite a resemblance to the character Masquerade from the series Bakugan, though Gorz has a darker colour scheme. Both these characters have ties to some sort of underworld theme. Gorz's original Japanese name when translated to English was Gorz the Emissary of Hades, or Messenger of Hades Gorz, and Masquerade has sent Bakugan to the Doom Dimension, which he actually referred to as the afterlife of Bakugan. Also, the token summoned by Gorz's effect, which is called Kayan the Emissary of Darkness, like mentioned earlier, the token is a light attribute fairy type, which is of course the complete contrast to Gorz, who is a dark attribute fiend type. This effect is similar to the storyline of Masquerade, where we find out later in the show that who's actually the alter ego of Alice, who was another character from the anime. Masquerade was known for being merciless and cruel, while Alice on the other hand was kind and polite. Sticking with Gorz's effect, his attack and defense is the reversed attack and defense of Kayan the Emissary of Darkness. Which sounds familiar? That is because this was originally a separate card until they decided to name the token this. This card's effect of summoning a light fairy type token by the effect of a dark fiend type monster is very similar to the Chaos theme. The Chaos theme is basically another way of saying Chaos archetype, which includes the likes of Chaos Sorcerer, Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End, and of course Black Luster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. The whole archetype is based around combining both light and dark attributes, which you can see Gorz fits into perfectly. Gorz appears in the artwork of Stairway to the Underworld and was featured as the cover card on the OCG cover of Duelist Pack Yugi. The Ghost Gold Rare version of Gorz's card artwork actually changes colours unlike most other cards in this rarity. Gorz was also the only promo card to date that doesn't have the golden hologram at the bottom right hand corner of the card. And also the Spanish name for the Emissary of Darkness token is translated to Emissary of Death token. If you hadn't noticed already, the 2 cards that I had mentioned previously in the video that are linked to Gorz, Kayan and Stairway to the Underworld, are both manga only cards and have not been printed. They are all from the manga Yu-Gi-Oh! R, which is where Gorz made his first appearance when played by none other than Yugi Moto in his duel against Masumi Momono. It later appeared alongside Kayan, who could be special summoned by the effect of Stairway to the Underworld in Yugi's final duel against Yako Tenma. Gorz is the only known non-forbidden card which has the potential to create a 1-turn kill without relying on an alternate win condition. A 0-turn kill, or ZTK as its abbreviated term, is basically one of the rarest possible outcomes of a duel. To achieve this, you must win the duel without ever having a turn. So to achieve this with Gorz, the following must occur. Obviously you must have Gorz in your hand during your opponent's first turn. That's a no-brainer. Firstly, your opponent must play a card that causes their life points to be lower than yours, a card like a Hero Lives for example. Next, they must activate an effect that inflicts damage equal or greater than their life points but lower than yours. So using a Hero Lives as our example, they must activate an effect that inflicts at least 4,000 damage but less than 8,000. Also, just to point out, in order for this ZTK to work, the effect damage must be done as part of a single effect, rather than multiple consecutive effects like a burn deck would work. Now, at this point you can activate Gorz's second effect in your hand to special summon him and inflict the same amount of damage to your opponent, winning you the duel before you even start your turn. Thanks for watching guys, this was my video 5 facts about Gorz the Emissary of Darkness. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something cool about this awesome Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Don't forget to check out the playlist below if you want to see any of my previous Yu-Gi-Oh! Facts videos, and of course if you enjoyed the video, let me know by smashing that like button and sharing the video with a friend that is into Yu-Gi-Oh! As it really does help this channel grow. If you're new here and you'd like to see more facts videos like this one, or you're interested in other Yu-Gi-Oh! Content I make, hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all of my future releases. You can also connect with me on social media. The links to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram are on the screen now, so if you'd like to follow me on one of those platforms, feel free. Thank you so much for watching guys, I will see you in the next video. Take care.